Hello to the amazing people, the Nimber here, and welcome to some more Citizen Sleeper. Yeah, so last time our benefactor got a little bit disappointed in us. We had to part way. However, we did learn some interesting information about that ship, and we did get a stabilizer, which is basically, well, 100 cash, right? I think so. Yes, I've been selling off the case of stabilizer while by while. If you haven't been able to talk with them since your last visit. So that's pretty good. We don't have our safe job anymore though. But well, we do have some goodies for the no, not Feng. Yes, Feng. I wonder if I should deliver them now or wait a little bit. We are being tracked, but we can probably stick around here a little bit longer if we can solve this problem, which we probably can. Let's go and see. So yeah, I did grab the solemn data, so you know what, let's go and deliver the solemn data to Feng here, and let's see if he can help us with the hunted thing. Right, sure. That's a priority right now, I would say. I wanted to greed it a little bit in a way that if this thing clears the whole circle, I would like to delay it a little bit, but there is no way for me to know like how long before I can actually activate it. So hello, I brought you some more solemn data, and I'm getting hunted by some weird thing because of it. Hopefully you appreciate it. Feng's eyes light up as the data is transferred over. He hands you a stack of chits and waves you off. There we go. Scoping the systems. And now we are done. And nothing. Feng wants to get a look at what data is hiding deep in the subsystems of the eye. Well, there we go. As you enter the bay, Feng is nowhere to be seen. The banks of servers and machines blink out of the dark in staccato rhythms, unseeing eyes of the station's digital ghosts. Shitheads! Feng's voice echoes from behind the stack, followed by the hammer of a fist on a metal casing. This sneaky shitheads! Who's snaky? Sleeper! Feng's smiling head pops out from behind the stack. Just the emulated consciousness I have been eager to see. Come back here! You pick your way between the thrumming stacks, trying not to trip on the loose bundles of cables that blanket the dark floor. Well, somebody pissed him off. I don't remember what voice we had for him last time. Well, I'm not that great at voice acting anyway, right? Feng is sat in front of a set of monitors mounted to a stack. Tell me, Sleeper, what do you see here? Feng waves at the monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. You lean closer, looking for the links in the data. The table seemed to be filled with personal information, names, genders, dates, ID numbers, all the markers of institutional records. This is a breach of GDPR? If I ever saw one. Names, people, well, shitheads. Feng laughs. Maybe not all of them, but what kind of shitheads? Solheim? Bingo! He taps the terminal. I pulled these from the old data I brought in. All employees of the ICE original hours, and he leans past you and scrolls the list down. This one. This is a snaky shithead. He stabs at the screen with a finger. The name reads Hardin Hurst. Who's Hardin? That, says Feng, giving a sideways look, is the thing. He drags a stall beside him and motions for you to sit. There just so happens to be a Hardin Hurst in Heavenage. He waits for your reaction. In Heavenage? That's it. He's right here on the station now. Feng leans back in his chair. Just think about it. Decades ago, Hardin worked on this station as a... Feng leans across to look at the monitor. Senior Strategic Operations Executive. Feng raises his eyebrows at you. Our Hardin was keeping the money coming in for Solheim. He defined priority growth initiatives by making sure the extractors they contracted out to were hooked into a system that outsourced all the risk and kept the profit. That sounds like complicated to me, but sure, whatever. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of Palladium Rush workers into an infrastructure which meant that their cut of the work they did went straight back into Solheim. So how do you know this? I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. I'm a child of the collapse. Feng turns back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by. Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked on Solheim ships. They breathed Solheim air and slept in Solheim beds. Feng's voice rises as he speaks, his hand fists on the terminal edge. And that work that paid for that resistance? The cycles of hard extraction out in the belt. Solheim took their cut. This was a company town, so to speak, and my parents were just another in the long line of freelance contractors willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty. Disposable. This guy, stabbing at Hardin once again with his finger, strategized all that, did the sums, and then somehow, thousands and thousands of cycles later, is still going, still here, crawling in the walls like some shithead snake. He survived the he survived the revolution. Okay, surely it can't be him. Feng relaxes a little bit. Who knows? He turns to you and smiles. So, we're going to go find out. Hardin is now a big shot in the shipyards, just a few degrees back around the eye from here. Feng brings up a map of the lower eye. Havenedge must be born out of Erlin's revolutionary Zir, but flat higher is not. Hardin happened to float to the top. Feng zooms in on the far yards. Feng grimaces. This thing is, I don't have access to those systems. The shipyard crew is pretty paranoid and they don't like anyone from systems digging around in their stuff. Plus, we need more than just the name of a solo executive. We need proof. Feng holds up a thumbnail-sized drive. That's where this little creation of mine comes in. I call it a Reaper worm. He turns the drive between his fingers. I'll lead through any digital storage and spin out a silken thread of filtered data. This one is set on the scent of Hardin trust. He hands it over. Getting into the compound might be tricky. Feng puts a hand on your shoulder, but you, however, have a particular knack for remote access. Feng grins. If you can extract yourself a Havenedge cipher from a Havenedge agent, they sometimes carry them among their data caches. You can crack open the command's network and slot the worm in through any open port. You never even need to go near the shipyards. So what do you say? Up for it? What's in it for me? Rooting out a corrupt snake, not enough? Find the information, I'll start work on that tracker of yours. Feng scratches at his chin. Anything the worm gets, I'll send it back here to me. There's something wrong here and I aim to get the rotten core of it. You leave Feng digging through data among the wires and machines of the old station. As you walk out, you try to imagine the eye as it once was, a vast machine running smooth and strong, directed by people like Hardin. A vast solemn-built machine into which thousands poured from the surrogate systems, looking for a new life. The hope of a better future, engineered to line someone else's pockets. It's an idea you are intimately familiar with. Well, sounds familiar for our world as well. I was just watching a video about US economy and how what a fair distribution of wealth would look like. That what people the wealth distribution actually is, and it's quite worse. And so what they think, and then finally what it actually is, and it's like horrible. Like 1% of the richest holds so much. It's kind of insane. But anyway, you think of Hardin still alive, still part of this place, and wonder if the past is ever truly past. So yeah, capitalism, yay. I mean, it's the best we figured out so far, but it does has his downsides. But anyhow, this problem is not solved, so it's a good thing that I continue solving it. Disable your tracker. Feng has said he'll disable your SNR tracker if you can get to the bottom of the mystery first. Oh yeah, we got the upgrade last time that I said we're gonna figure out what we use it on. So I could either wait for icebreaker, agent nodes give double data rewards, or I could buff my engineering action. Here's where we're gonna have to go, right? Oh, we need to like help Feng chase his leads. Okay. Well then, let's toggle this one, because that's what he wants us to do right now. Feng wants to dig into the Solheim networks in search of secrets that could change the future of station. Extract Solheim data for Feng. Hack a Heavenage agent to get the cipher. Hello there, Mr. Heavenage agent. I'm sorry, but I need to hack you. And extract your data. Nothing personal. There we go. Heavenage data extracted. A self-guided program that scalps data from closed networks. Heavenage cipher. A valuable cipher granting access to the encrypted Heavenage systems. Okay. So that means we can now... What can we do now? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Heavenage gate. Nice. And now we have Heavenage gate data. This gate keeps traffic out of the Heavenage shipyard's internal network. The correct cipher can grant you access. And hello. Nice. So we got the gate H4 access now, which will show up some new nodes. Heavenage port H33. Hello. Slot Reaper Worm. An open port sits waiting for you to slot in a Reaper Worm. How convenient. What will it find in there? I don't know. Let's see. A self-guided program that scalps data from closed networks. Have fun, little dude. Hopefully don't attract any unwanted attentions. Shipyard service slotted. Right. Oh, we can continue. Well, I don't have any more Reaper Worms. No, I think we already did this, right? Anyhow. Hunter. On our track. On our ass. So I did hack a Heavenage agent to get the cipher. And now what? Yeah, no, I don't know. Ship mine, scrap. Where do I get more Reaper Worms? Well, I think we just need to pass some time, maybe. Go to shipyard, do some work. Let's remove this. Assist a shipbuilder, engineer, risky. 50% positive. Some chance of neutral results also. So we can definitely work here. I don't want to haul materials though. I still don't know what to do with the upgrades. Intuit, predictive reasoning. Dissections display potential positive and negative. This would be nice to see. Use scrap components at home to repair condition. Self-repair. That would make us very, very, how should I say it? Self-reliant. Agent nodes give double data rewards. That also seems pretty good. But what do we do with these data rewards? Oh! I'm blind. There's Feng. Hello, Feng. I did the thing. Shipyard Rip. Feng's Reaper Worm is installed, but it will take a few cycles to run through the closed networks. Ooh. 3 cycles to be exact. And I have 4 cycles before. Hopefully this doesn't end the game, although we will have some time to do the thing. I can always do a fast restart and get to where we are right now. I could have potentially done this faster if I focused on it harder. Yeah. So here I believe we bought everything. Yeah, we did. offloading scrap. Yeah, this is an endure kind of work. We don't have really a strong physical character here, so let's not do that. There's the old terminal. Steel dock plants, very dangerous things. Explore the rotunda. I mean, I would like to do that eventually. Like, rolling at least 1/6 would make me more comfortable though, right? I can play the exchange. I can sell components. We have 4 scrap components. How much do we even get for this? We were buying this, so it doesn't really make sense to go and sell them now, right? We can open the passage to low end. We definitely have enough cash. There's also these two. You know what? Let's see what new actions we can unlock here if we get friendly with him. With our cook, with our hookup person for all things that our belly likes. Amphis, street food vendor. Hello there, Amphis. What's that? Oh yeah, that's the thing. Okay, Amphis. Sleeper! Sleeper! Amphis calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his work, the fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you. Cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. What kind? Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up to you. Nothing stolen. You pause, the spices reach in your nostrils, and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Amphis. You look at Amphis, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story, something with some spice. I'm gonna tell him about our dreams here. All the sleepers, you tell Amphis, had dreams. Some were simple memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those grey skeletal after images of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares, they were reflections of reality. Distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned back then to keep quiet about them, to let them flow through you like mind, like water. That was until now, until you arrived in this place. Now, your dreams colonize your waking life, they slip behind your eyelids with every blink, and now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like a smoke through air. You tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps your reason, it is just some side effect or particular quality of the frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Amphis finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You're quite a storyteller. He eyes you and you realize that he's trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Amphis passes you the meal he has cooked and you take it gradually. Gratefully, as you eat he talks a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the emptying market. But my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer, so I will make a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think. A couple of cycles ago, they said that across the gap in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? Not yet, but I did now. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Amphis begins packing up things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, beat the audience for another story. Agreed. Good, booms Amphis. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Amphis slides his walk away and straightens up. I will prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market, the rich taste of Amphis' food still lingering in your mouth. Stories for food, you think. A trade that seems more than fair. Right, and we wasted a little bit food now. I did not expect that we will actually fill up like that. Right, so we have 3 dice left. Girol fricassee. Amphis wants to make the old recipe. He'll need 3 handfuls of Girol cups, fresh and firm. Right, so where do we find these? Well, look, we can turn it around. Turn around. Oh, but now the controls are inverted, and that's really not the kind of thing that I want. Okay, I guess we would have to go down there. Okay. Not really sure I want to deal with these. Okay, I don't have a dice for that. And I don't have the dice for that. I'm just gonna go through these real fast to see if I have the correct dice. But I have a 4 and a 5. Usually, yeah, these are like low numbers. I guess this is just a balancing thing. So if you roll poorly, you have something to do with those dice. Okay, this thing is working its job, right? Okay, Hunter. We're not gonna tango today. So I guess we could go to the shipyard here and try to get some work done. This is relatively not risky, but if you put a 4 in... Oh, how do I miss our friend, which I already forgot the name of. The mechanic. Right. Is this the only work we can do right now? It seems like it. And some dangerous hull work there. Oh yeah, we can do this thing. There's a chance to lose money here, but it's probably not as, you know, dangerous, I guess. Plus 12 Cyro, plus 1 trusted trader. Yeah, I think the risk here is just losing the money. There we go, positive outcome. Nice. So that's good. And we're gonna go to the shipyard. Shipyard's not very lucrative though. This is like a long-term investment, I'm gonna say. Neutral outcome, plus yard hand. Okay, yeah, you don't get any cash for that. That's... I do miss our friend. I do miss our friend. Anyway, end the cycle. We're being hunted. And it gives me the creeps. Okay, now we only get 4 dice. Now question is, when do we actually pop the stabilizer? Right? Because like, yes, I could pop it to get an extra dice every day. However, that is expensive. It costs 100. We are definitely not making, well, we would get 4 pips. That's 4 dice. Can we make 100 with, no, I don't think we can make 100 with 4 dice. This thing is still here. And the new one will arrive soon. Looking forward to that one. Right, I don't think we can do anything with this dice other than just... Well, I say that, but... Oh, there we go. We lost the energy on that as well. Right. Okay, now we are trusted traders, so what happens now? Oh, that's new. Ort fabricator, reclaimed fabrication stack. Yeah, I still don't know where to get these for you, dude. I'm sorry. So... Okay, so I guess the Feng is processing the thing. Yeah, I really do hope he does that before. Right, I can continue playing the exchange, But I guess the big thing about doing this is that we unlock access to the ore fabricator, which we needed for something. I forgot what, but build a shipment, right? Gain access to the ore fabricator, gather 3 shipment fragments. You've heard talk of a fabricator owned by the ore exchange. With that and a few fragments you could build a shipment core. Not sure what that's gonna be used for, but hey. Certainly something, right? Right. Shipment built. The fabricator veers and crackles as if assembles the shipment. It appears to reveal a completed but heavily dented unit. The shipment core, the core of the ship AI, amputated and in hibernation. +1 upgrade points. Ooh, that's nice. So is this what that's used for? No, it's not. So I don't actually know what to do with this thing. Buy a vial of stabilizer. I'll buy it. Oh, will that like unlock some more story? Yeah, it might. It might. I don't have a lot of Syro though, and I need to eat every day, so... Let's see what happens if you get a perfect result here. I don't know. I also kind of want to work the shipyard, but like this place is like starting to run dry on cash. Yard hand. The only way to get to know the shipyard is to work there. No tourists here. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. But we get so little. You will see now. 5 Syro. There, almost there. Okay, let's go to sleep again. I think actually tomorrow we take the stabilizer. And cycle. So we have... Oh, we're starving. Yeah, we should go and eat. Without regular doses of a stabilizer, sleeper bodies actively decay. A corporate insurance policy to disincentivize escapees like you. Okay, here we can use the thing, right? Okay, dice pretty good again. And this thing arrived. And then this thing comes back in 4 salvage sortie, okay. And this. Haggle over prices. Skill upgrade required. Even the merchants know these fragments are overpriced, but are they willing to admit it? You'll get 1 chance to see. So this is locked. We need a +1 to be able to haggle with them. Buy shipment fragment for 60. The merchants have acquired a couple of rare shipment fragments and they are selling them at a high price. Limited supply. Shipment fragments are hard to come by. The system merchants can only source a couple of a time. Right, offload goods. The merchants haggle with stewardess and pilots as they try to get their goods into the bright market. So, right. So now we're in this situation where I could... Yeah, I would need to... chance to gain energy after any engage action. Like... I need to upgrade the Thrill Seeker here. So that means that our Icebreaker will be delayed, which is probably alright when I think about it. Approach a problem head on. Question is though, do I want more shipment fragments? You already have 1. I mean shipment core. . What is the best way to earn cash right now? Probably Ort exchange. Well, we would need 6s for that. No, not really. Think, new think. What do I want to do? So, this thing, next turn, we'll be able to access it. You know what? I'm not going to use the stabilizer just yet. I'm fine with 4 dice for now. I mean, it's just so expensive, right? Yeah, I kind of really want to haggle here. Like, this is the crux of me, right? Like, and I used to play RPGs like, I don't know, Baldur's Gate and onwards. What the? Dragon Age, right? Dragon Age. Like, playing charisma characters was my thing. So, I really feel like I want to do this, but on the other hand, like, we will be able to grab Icebreaker now. Agent notes give you double data rewards, which seem just so good. Although I don't really know what these are used for anyway. I don't think we're gonna be going in there. Photosynthetic skin, sunbathe, dissection allows energy recovered home, and hard to kill. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. I will try to avoid this too anyway, like, so it doesn't happen. So not really interesting to me. So basically the choices right now are, like, do I invest some more into like the first tier here? Chance to gain energy after any engage action. Yeah. And then I could also upgrade something to get a +1. Getting a +1 on something like... Getting a +1 into it now would be pretty cool also. And +1 engineer for the shipyard thing. But you would have to go, yeah, we would have to go +1 here if you wanna like haggle here. Do you wanna haggle? How much we would be able to save on that though? I'll decide in the next episode. But I think I'll haggle. It's just, it's too tempting to go and do like a charisma thing. But that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day everyone. Do some nice things and be kind to each other. Let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. The Numer signing out. Bye bye.